Hello, hi. Welcome to 60 minutes of yoga with me, Marina White Raven, and his little friend. I'm very happy to show this lovely orchid that's come back to life, and it was given to me by a lovely friend, Sam, and there's 9 buds on it, so this has made me very happy. I just wanted to show you that. Yeah, it came back to life at Easter, funnily enough. So let us begin with the bell. Welcome everybody. Let's come to our feet. Come to our feet. Standing. Let's feel the feet on the ground. Just bouncing on the heels. Just feel a sense of yourself. Let the shoulders be nice and fluid. Let the knees be nice and bendy. Just to shake it up a little bit. Just to feel ourselves. I really like this feeling of letting the heels drop a little bit. Not too strongly. Just to feel that ground. Just to get that energy moving up as well. Sometimes just stamping on the floor. Good way to get the energy up. End of a week, easing into the weekend. So let's connect the energy up. Put the right hand on the left shoulder and sweep from the left shoulder down to the right hip. Nice smooth action. See how that feels. We'll do 3 of those. And then we do the other side. Left hand on the right shoulder. Sweep from the shoulder down to the hip. So connecting up the sides of the body. Different sides of the brain. Lift the shoulders up, breathe in through the nostrils, hold. And out through the mouth. Release. Keep the knees nice and soft. Breathing in. And hold. And out through the mouth. Let's do a couple more of these. Release that tension. Breathing in. Arms are just floppy there. And breathe out through the mouth. One more. Squeeze those shoulders right up by the ears. Squeeze out the tension. And out through the mouth. Good. So let's just roll those shoulders back. We're trying to make the circles with the shoulders as big as possible. Keeping the knees nice and bendy so the whole body is joining in. And then gradually the elbows want to join in. So the elbows start lifting up. Get the whole body involved in it. So you can feel your knees bending. You feel your legs working. Inhaling as you open the arms up. Open the whole arms up. Open the chest, look up, stay involved with what you're doing. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhaling as you're opening the chest. Lifting the hands out, palms are coming out to the sides. And then we just take the shoulders forwards. Let the shoulders do the work rather than the arms to begin. Then the elbows start wanting to join in. Keep the knees nice and springy. Keep your breath moving all the time. Gradually the elbows are coming up. Whole arms. This is very fluid, this movement. Find your fluidity in the movement, oiling the joints, waking up the energy. Arms are coming forwards, like you're diving in, like you're diving into your day. Good. Then we just let the arms swing side to side. So the feet are quite wide apart, knees are bendy, and let the arms be really heavy. Just loosen those arms, loosen the shoulders, really what's happening here. And breathe. So we're going to go round. Ready? Go 1, 2, 3. And we're going to go right around, right up. And we're going to try that again. So we go 1, 2, 3. And we go right around the other way. Good. Let's just take the wrists. And just looking at your hands and wrists. Yeah, be involved with your body. Look at yourself. This is me, my body. Become embodied. Feel your breath. A lot of mental energy, a lot of mind stuff. And one of the surefire ways to get out of the busy, anxious mind is to come into the body, to ground yourself, to feel your physical self. And also just taking that top layer of tension off. Half breath. So feet, hips width apart, knees are nice and bendy, getting ready to release. On the inhale, you lift the arms up, look up, extend the fingers to the ceiling. Big strong inhale, then exhale. Release it, let it go. Release it. What are you holding? What are you holding in? What's getting in the way? Release it. If we do nothing else, then we really want to release it in our yoga practice. Letting go of any negative thoughts. Removing the obstacles. Maybe there's feelings and emotions you've been holding down. Let it out. Whatever that is. One more, make it a big one. Inhaling and then out through the mouth. Good. Whew. A little bit brighter, a bit springier. And then feet again wide apart, again loosening. So we've freed up a little bit, taken that surface tension off. Now we're just being nice and easy. Bending the knees. Let the arms really be super heavy. Let the arms flop into around the body. Backs of the hands are smacking into the lumbar area. Lifting the heels off the ground if you look right behind you. And slow down until you're stopping. Pummel the lower back, backs of the hands. Get that whole area energised. Release. Definitely, for some people, a lot of emotional energy is around this area. Oh, feels good. And then the knuckles of get those knuckles either side of the lower back, either side of the spine. Let's get that prana rising, the kundalini energy. Yes. Okay. Feel a little bit more energized, a little bit more lively. So let's just bring the legs into this by bringing the knees up high, lifting the knees really high, like the lizard on hot sand, doesn't want to step on the ground. So moving the legs really quickly as well. Keep breathing in and out through the nostrils. Keep your chest open, shoulders down, head lifted. Stay involved with what you're doing. Notice your mind, what's happening. Bring your heel to the backside. Kick yourself in the backside. Wake yourself up. Let's wake up. Yeah. Good. Okay. Wake up to this day. There's never been before. It's a brand new, original day. So let's make the most of it. Let's enjoy what we can. We're going to now just come to the front of the mat. Trikonasana, triangle. I'm going to do the triangle twice today, so see the first one as a little bit of a warm-up. Explore. Explore. Put the weight onto the left foot, feet to hips width apart, don't forget. Feet are also parallel. Put the weight onto the left foot, step back with the right foot. Nice distance, and right angle with the feet, okay? Square the hips to the long edge of the mat. Breathing in, lift the arms up, lift the chest. Bring the arms down to shoulder height. On the out breath, inhale, open the palms wide. Exhaling, reaching over to your left and down. Both legs stay straight, but not locked. There's a slight difference. You might just see that little movement. Locked, horrible, unlocked. Nice. Stretching those right fingertips up to the ceiling. You can contact the left leg, the lower part of the leg, or wherever you reach. With the back or front of the hand, I like to press against it to open my chest up and drop that right shoulder back away from the ear. And keep unlocking the knees and keep the feet nice and lively. Lift the toes, place them down. Breathe deeply. Look up at those fingertips. Look beyond the fingertips. Beyond the body. Breathing in. Lift up. Breathing out. Arms lower down. Bend into the right knee. Bring yourself back to the front of the mat. Change sides, weight onto the right side, step back with the left. Big step back. Not too big, but a decent size so you're not feeling cramped. Breathe in, lift the arms up, lift the chest, lengthen the body. Breathing out, bring the arms down to shoulder height. Shoulders are down, away from the ears. Inhaling, open the palms wide. Breathing out, reaching over to your right and down. Again, make contact with the leg. Notice if you're leaning forwards. If you are, come up a little bit. Find the quality in your asana, the quality. Let that left shoulder move away as much as you can from your left ear. Look up at the ceiling if your neck allows you to do so. Unlock the knees. Really wiggle the toes. Feel the ground beneath you with your feet. Feel your body. Feel your breath. Notice your thoughts. Notice your feelings. Breathing in, lifting up. Lowering the arms down on the exhale. Bend into the left knee. Bring yourself back to the front of the mat. Give the legs a little shake. So, I haven't forgotten, I'm going to do this twice. So let's see if there's a bit more space. Now we've got the body a bit familiar with the triangle. Put the weight onto the left foot, step back again with the right. Same distance, same thing. Let's see how that starts to feel already. Point the tailbone down, strong belly, breathing in, lift the arms, lift the chest, breathing out, reaching down, breathing in, open the chest, breathing out, look down that left arm, reach over as far as you can, then down. Keep the right hip back in place and reaching up with the right hand. Reach right up, keep that shoulder away from your ear, unlock the knees. Is there a bit more space you can move into now? Really breathe into that right side of the body, making it really long and making sure your neck is not lolling and hanging. It's staying in line with your spine. Good. Breathe deeply. Dig a bit deeper. Using your breath. Use your inhale to come up. Lower the arms on the exhale. Bend into the right knee. Bring yourself back to the front of the mat. Side. Right onto the right foot. Step back with the left. Good. Square the hips to the long edge of the mat. Breathing in. Lift the arms up. Breathing out, bring the arms down to shoulder height. Breathing in, open the palms wide, open the chest, open the heart, reaching over to the right as you breathe out and then down. Yeah, maybe you're noticing there's a bit more space here this side. Keep that left hip back, long in the left side. You should feel your abdominals are working here to support the back all the time. It's like almost a band, like a waistband going all around, which is operational, it's functional, it's happening. It's holding your centre. Keep extending the fingers to the ceiling. Breathe deeply. Come up on the inhale. You can bend into that knee to lift yourself up. It's a nice softening motion. Lower the arms down on the exhale. Bend into the left knee. Bring yourself back to the front of the mat. So a little moment here. Coming into a ragdoll. So knees start bending. Head starts to get heavy. Hands slide down the front of the legs. Let your whole body hang. Let your head feel heavy. Leave your arms hanging forward. Relax and release the shoulders. Knees stay bent. Very important. So your legs are working. Feet relaxed on the ground. Just feel the release. Breathing in through the nostrils. Sighing out through the mouth. You can hold on to your elbows if you prefer, or you can just let your arms hang heavy on the ground. Upper body is completely zeroed, it's heavy. Feel the weight of the head pulling, lengthening the neck. Now bring your attention to the very base of the spine and lift just from there. Keep the knees bent, keep breathing in and out. Leave the arms hanging. Keep breathing in and out as you slowly lift up through the vertebrae, creating space in the whole spinal column, becoming brand new. Good. How does that feel? Let's come back to the front of the mat again. We're going to come into Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Don't forget the feet position. Check your feet. Every now and again, have a look, to remind yourself you're standing on the earth and you have a body. Put the weight onto the left foot and take a bigger step back with the right foot. Point that back toes towards the front of the mat slightly. Square the hips. Breathing in, lift the arms up. Breathing out, bring the arms down to shoulder height. Breathing in, extend and expand between the fingertips. Wide chest, look down the left arm. Breathing out, bending into that left knee as the left knee goes forward. Right heel pushes back. Get this warrior, which is the dynamic. Extend and extend. Everything is extending away from the centre. Beautiful. Really think about releasing all the tension. So if you're gripping with the toes, release them. Open the hips, sink down. We're not going into some forcing place. We're just using the breath to make ourselves more comfortable. Breathing out nice and long. You can draw up your pelvic floor here, or Mula Bandha. This is very useful. Will keep you really strong. Will sustain you. Now come up on the inhale. Lower the arms on the exhale, slowly. Bend into the right knee a lot so you can spring back to the front of the mat. Nice and graceful. Hopefully that grace and poise is developing with these stepping back and forth. Put the weight onto the right foot now. And we're going to step back with the left. Big step. Get the feet, so that right foot is pointing directly forwards. And the back foot, the toes slightly forwards too. Breathing in, lift the arms up. Lift the chest. Breathing out, bring the arms down to shoulder height. Breathing in, open the chest, fingertip to fingertip. A lovely long line of energy, breathing out, bending into that right knee, making sure the knee only goes as far as hovering above the ankle. And to help that, we need to anchor ourselves with the back foot. So pushing into that back foot, the whole outside edge of that left leg is strong and anchoring. It's like it's driving into the earth. The arms are extending away from each other. The chest is lifting, strong belly, bottom is tucked in. So everything is activated. And your breath will be like the fuel for this. Energized. Come up on the inhale, lower the arms on the exhale, bending into the left knee and bring yourself back to the front of the mat. Let's give the legs a little shake here. And we're going to come into a squat. So I like to have my feet at about 45-degree angle and quite wide apart as I come down into the squat. Don't forget, if you really don't find squatting any good for you, you can just come into ragdoll, or you can squat down and hold on a piece of furniture, just so you can get some release in the hips there. Let your head hang forwards, let the arms just hang onto the floor, let the head be heavy. And again, some releasing breaths, breathing in through the nostrils and breathing out through the mouth. Just bring your attention to your hips. Feel that little bit of release you're giving your hips. Leave the head nice and heavy so the back of the neck is getting some freedom there. Just by using the breath, the weight of the body, gravity. Now bring the weight into the hands, push up into the hands, let the body hang in ragdoll for a moment. Really feel the upper body's hanging, getting lots of length in that spine as you breathe out through the mouth, release. Knees are bent. Unfurl very slowly, keep breathing in and out. Feel yourself like a little spring flower, opening up, being lifted up by the sun's rays, waking up. Brand new, big, happy, smiling flower face, like my orchid. Okay, so a bit of moving and breathing, and again looking at this area. I talk about this area a lot because it's important to keep this very strong. And if it gets lazy and doesn't do any work, then the lower back has to do all the work. It's a partnership, like a relationship. So my feet are out at 45-degree angles. We're going to do a windmill. Before we do that, let's just make a big star. We're thinking about energy and revitalisation for today, so let's make a nice big action that says that to ourselves, to the universe. So extending all the limbs away from our centre, extending the fingers away, extending the feet away, as wide as you can. Almost feel like your head is lifting up as well. A nice and wide, big smile if you can muster a smile, expanding. It's like you're exploding. Good. And then just release. Just roll the shoulders back a little bit and forwards. Good. Okay. Windmill. So it begins by turning towards your left foot, so you're angling your body in the same direction as the toes. This is important. Let me inhale, lift the arms up, look up at the hands, soften the knees, don't lock the knees. Breathing out, we're coming down over that leg, sweeping the fingers across the floor. You can bend your knees if you need to. And then we come to the other foot, and then we reach up on the inhale. But we're extending all the time up to the ceiling, then we turn and breathing out. So keep the knees nice and soft, sweeping across the floor. Inhale as you lift up. That inhale will help you come up. Breathing out as you come down. Keep that belly nice and strong. Keep the legs really working. Don't lock your knees. Causes all sorts of problems. Inhale to lift yourself up. Stretch up. Keep looking at the hands. All the way up. Inhaling. Turn and exhaling. Keep reaching with your fingertips. Keep reaching with the arms. One more round this way. Inhale. Lift up. And exhaling, coming down. Good. Lifting up on the inhale. Come up central. Breathing out, lower the arms down. Good. Again, just shuffle the shoulders a little bit, maybe lift them up. Inhaling and then out through the mouth. Good, and try that again. Breathe in. Good. So other direction now. So turning the body towards the right leg, same direction as the toes. Inhale, lift the arms up. Look at the back of the hands as we're coming into this forward bend over that right leg. Sweep the fingertips across the floor. Inhale as you lift up. And exhaling, coming down. Exhaling across the floor. Inhale to lift yourself up. Don't forget those knees. I'll keep reminding you because it's so easy to lock up those knees, because it's you know, it's kind of just a habit, and it prevents us from using our legs, our muscles in our legs. We just use the lock instead, and this is not going to be very happy making for our knees. Inhale as you lift up, turn at the top and reaching down and forwards as you breathe out. Inhale, inspiration, make yourself really tall, long body, breathing out. Let's do one more. You can do it, keep going. It's all in the breath, breathing out, coming down. Last inhale, up to the top. Stretch up and then exhaling, bringing the arms down. So just creep the feet slightly together to be a bit more comfortable if they're very wide. I'm going to come into a wide leg ragdoll. So bend the knees and just let the body hang once more. And let the whole body hang forwards. Knees are bent. Inhale. And exhale out through the mouth. Release the whole upper part of the body. Always don't forget, if it feels too much, having that much weight going forward, you can always rest your elbows on your knees. Or you can hold on to a piece of furniture. So breathe. Feel your breath. Feel the weight of the body. Good. And then we're going to slowly come up. So leave the head heavy, leave the arms heavy, leave the knees bent. Slowly unfurl. Hips are coming forwards, the belly's coming forwards, the chest is coming forwards. So we're lifting up the chest. And then we just bring the legs together however you want to. And give the legs a little shake. Okay. So, just find your feet. Just take a moment here. Poise. Lift the toes up, place them down. Let's put the weight, see if we can put all the weight into the right foot. Still keeping the left foot on the ground. We're just going to see and bring our attention more into our feet. This is a great way of sensitizing the feet. And then slowly shift the weight from the right foot over to the left foot. Slowly as you can. So you're doing a super slow transition until all the weight is in the left foot. There's hardly anything in the right foot. And then we're going to bring the weight evenly between both the feet. Soft knees, don't forget. Lift the toes, place them down. Now we're going to go forward. Take the weight forward into the toes. How far do you dare go into the toes? Really take the weight forward, right into the tippy toes if you can. And then roll through the foot. Yeah, we don't take much notice of these feet, but when we start actually really feeling and lifting and going back into the heels, even lifting the toes off the ground if you can, and then placing the soles of the feet down, allow the feet to spread out. Imagine they're all four corners, if you think about them, there's corners there, are spreading out onto the floor. Good. Now just feel the weight is even between the feet, and it's also even between the front and the back of the foot. So maybe you might notice if you have a tendency to sit back in your heels or be very far forward into the toes. And just feel the body's above these feet. So knees are soft. Position of the pelvis, don't forget. We'll stand into Tadasana briefly. So just tucking that tailbone or pointing the tailbone down, strong belly. Feel that little grip of the thighs, so the knees, it's almost like the knees are lifting. And then from this nice firm ground, stability, you lift the chest, elevate, lift that chest, and let the shoulders sit back away from that chest, as if someone's pulling a string here. Let the shoulders sink down, almost have a feeling of the fingertips reaching towards the ground slightly. We can exaggerate that to start, and then we can soften it. Don't forget to take the chin back in, so it can lift up the back of the neck, make the neck really long, and also keep the head on top of the body. So head on top of the body, on top of the shoulders, on top of the heart, shoulders on top of the hips, hips on top of the knees, knees on top of the ankles. Everything is stacked up. And then once you find this position, close your eyes so you can feel the mountain. Tadasana. Feel yourself the mountain. Powerful, steady, strong, enduring. Yeah. And alive. Think about all the things that grow on the mountain. It's alive. It's like a very slow moving wave. That's a good way of describing a mountain. Very slow indeed. So feel yourself the mountain, the centre of your universe. Everything is moving around it at different rates. And feel that beautiful sense of balance and poise, centeredness. Good. Uprightness. And release. Okay. So with a bit of poise and balance, you're going to need it for the next posture. Warrior 3. I need to open the window, I think it's going to get hot. Put the weight onto the left foot, and start to put all the weight onto that left foot as you start leaning forwards. You can have that knee slightly bent. We want to try and keep the hips level. So if you're already starting to lift that right hip, really try to keep the hips level. That right hip needs to stay down. As you lift the back leg off the ground, and you lean forwards the body, and then take the arms forward. If you're finding it difficult to balance, hold the wall, or hold onto a piece of furniture. If you want to, you can interlink the thumbs like a little bird, or have the hands together, or interlink the fingers. You make the choice. But the key part of this is the extension. You can look at the ground, or if you prefer, you can look directly ahead. I like to keep the neck in line with the spine. And also you have a choice to have your heel pushed back or your toe pointed. But try and keep those hips level, strong belly. Everything is active, dynamic. Extend the fingertips away from the toes. Breathe in one more time. And exhaling, lower that right leg down. Woo! Give the legs a good old shake. Yeah. So taking the weight onto the right foot now. Take all the weight. Take your time. Breathe all the time. Don't hold your breath. You know, rather than going into the posture, you're going to get tense. So you keep everything soft and fluid. Keep the hips level. Extend the arms forward to counteract the weight of the leg lifting up. Extend the arms forwards and breathe. Really pointing the toe or pushing the heel back. This leg is really extended and strong. It's not just hanging in the air. This is the key part. Don't forget you can use the wall or a chair if you want to. Breathe. Dig deep with the breath. You should be getting warm. One more breath in and releasing on the exhale. Okay. Lift the shoulders up, breathe in and out through the mouth. Good, and again, breathe in, out through the mouth. Good, one more time, breathe in. Okay, just take a moment here for a moment of gratitude, noticing the tendency of our mind and connecting with our body and our breath. One of the best ways of connecting with the body is through the breath. So we bring the hands to the heart centre, and as you inhale, you're going to lift the arms up, palms come together, and as you breathe out, the hands are coming back to the heart centre. So let's really give this our full attention, breathing in, palms are coming up together, meeting in the middle. So we have the balance of the two polarities, whatever we decide they are, male, female, left, right, day, night, sun, moon. Inhaling all the way up and exhaling. So keeping the breath in and out through the nostrils, keeping it smooth and steady, noticing where your mind is going. So keep your eyes on your movement of your hands to keep your mind occupied. And then bring into mind anything you feel grateful for today. On this day, breathing in, lifting the arms up. What do I feel grateful for? And there could be a whole lot of things that are getting in the way of being able to see that. So, just anything. It could be the smallest thing. Sometimes the smallest thing is actually the biggest thing, you know. I am alive. There. Grateful for being alive. Beautiful orchids coming back alive. Yeah, feel free to say those things out loud, whether you're on your own or with there's other people around. Say it out loud. What do I feel grateful for today? Yeah. I'll make this the last one. And have the feeling, you know, what do I feel grateful for? Say it out loud or think it in your mind. And then as the hands land at the heart centre, even close your eyes a moment. Everything is connected, the whole body. You feel your feet on the ground, you feel the heart space, you feel the feeling of gratitude. What does it feel like? Yeah. Good. Drop the hands down. Okay, come back to the front of the mat. Moving and breathing. Half sun salutes. So this is how it goes. Breathing in, lift the arms up. Look at the hands, breathing out. Knees are bending, fingertips are coming down to the ground. Just exhaling. Straighten the legs, hands on the shins, below the knees. Look forwards. Chest is going forwards, heart's going forward, shoulders going back. Breathing out, forward bend. Legs are straight. Bend the knees. Breathing in, push up through the feet, push up through the legs. Lift up on the inhale. Exhaling, arms are coming down. Breathing in all the way up. Look up, extend, breathing out. Palms are coming down, chest is coming forward, knees are bending, fingertips come to the ground. Breathing in, look forwards, hands on the shins, push off those shins, straight back, legs, arms, and breathing out with straight legs, forward bend, look at the toes. Bend the knees a lot. Breathing in, lifting up, inhaling, exhaling, bringing the arms down. Good. So stay with this breath. Inhale, all the way up, look up, exhale. Stay involved with what you're doing. Your body and your breath and your mind are all in harmony. Exhaling, hands down. Bend the knees a lot. Breathing in. Lift the gaze. The eyes are lifting up as you inhale. Palms come together. Look at the palms and bring your face forward as your hands come back down again. Return to the beginning. Inhale. Lift up the arms. Look up. Exhale. Bend the knees. Chest is coming forward. It's like you're diving in. Fingertips come to the ground. Now the inhale begins and it lifts your body to look forwards, straighten the arms, back, legs, and then forward bend, keeping the legs straight. Bend the knees a lot, breathing in all the way up. Lift up and breathing out. Expanding the body. Inhale, lift the fingers beyond the ceiling, breathing out. The palms are coming down to the floor, the knees are bending, the fingers touch the ground. Inhale, look forwards, lift the chest, shoulders back. Breathing out, forward bend. Last time up, breathing in all the way up. And breathing out all the way down. Good. Take a moment there, see how your body feels. Okay. Hopefully you're still feeling energised. Legs. Let's see how the legs, well actually not just the legs but the back and the belly. Everything's going to work here and the buttocks. So we're going to do the chair posture. Feet to hips width apart, just checking if your feet are parallel, then when you bend your knees, the knees should go in the same direction as your toes, not splaying out or coming in. So legs have to work to do that. Lift the arms up, the arms are going directly up, so they're very in line with your body. Inhale, extend up. As you exhale, keep the neck in line with the spine, so what happens is you start to look down because your head is staying still. Your bottom is going back as if it's sitting onto a comfortable chair. Legs are active, so the thighs, the buttocks, the abdomen, the back, everything is active. And you can go down as low as you want. And breathe. Dig deep. Dig deep. Good. Come up on the inhale. Lower the arms on the exhale. Yeah, another heat-making posture. So, take a moment here. We're going to come into a forward bend. So you can come in by having the hands on the hips, or you can place the hands on the lower back if you need that extra support, or with the arms extended up, so in a much longer lever. Now as you exhale, you're coming forwards, so you can take your choice if you need to support your back. Forward bend, soft knees slightly to start with. Make contact with the ground. It could be your fingertips, it could be the whole hand. If you need to bend your knees to do that, please do. Or if you have cushions or blocks, but make contact with something. Don't be hanging there. Keep your eyes on the toes, not on the knees. Keep lifting. So think about these 2 points moving away from each other. The centre of the chest is coming down to the toes. The tail is lifting up into the heavens. Chest is nice and open. And breathe. So feel the space you're creating between these 2 points, between the chest coming down, the tail going up. Lots of space you're creating. Breathe deeply. Good. Now just soften that for a moment by bending the knees and letting the body hang in a ragdoll. Just releasing the back a little bit. Breathe out through the mouth, release. Good. Now place the hands back on the ground. I'm going to step back with the right foot, step back with the left foot, and a big enough steps that you're in downward dog comfortably. So don't be too close or else you're not going to be in a downward dog. It's like a nice upside down V shape with the body. Spread the fingers wide. Keep the chest open, shoulders away from your ears. Look back towards your knees. Tummy is tucked in, breathing into the chest. Now let's just walk the dog. So we're going to bring the left heel down, bend the right knee, right heel down, bend the left knee. Just do this in time with your breath. Enjoy that movement. Make it quite a strong bend so your hips can join in. Good. And then bring the knees down to the ground. Sit back into the heels, and sweep the hands back into pose of the child. Just enjoy that feeling. Make the knees as wide as they need to be. Be comfortable. Don't forget you can always place your head on the back of your hands if you prefer that. Otherwise, just coming into the child posture. Let's take a few releasing breaths. Breathe in through the nostrils and out through the mouth. Sigh. Release, release whatever you don't need. Take a moment to notice, how does my body feel? How is my energy? Notice where my mind is going. Now bring your hands forwards. Extend them forwards as far as they can go. Opening up the back of the shoulders. Let's just walk the hands, the fingers over to the top left-hand corner of your mat. You can keep your head on the ground. So opening up, particularly in that right armpit there. Breathe deeply. Keep sending the hips back. And then we'll just walk the hands across the ground and creeping the fingers. Keep creeping them up to the top right-hand corner of your mat. Opening up. Feel that across the back, backs of the shoulders into the ribs a little bit, and then bring the hands back where they were, even distance apart. Spread the fingers wide. Let's do a bit of moving and breathing, giving the back some breath and movement. Inhale, come up to all fours. Exhaling, bringing the hips down, open the chest, shoulders down away from the ears. Inhale, coming back to all fours. Exhale, sit back into the heels. Good. So make this a really slow and purposeful little movement. Take this back bend as far as your out breath is going. As soon as you inhale, you're lifting your bottom up into your fours, and then you breathe out and send all the breath out. Squeeze it out. Draw the belly button back. So we're emptying out. Inhale. Fresh new energy. Exhaling. Keep opening and lifting the chest. So you're making the front of the body really long. Inhaling. And breathe out. Sit back into the heels. Really sending your sitting bones deep into your heels. Inhale. So do this as slow as you can. Really take the out breath as far as it will go. Inhale. Exhale. This is a great little practice. Great for the back. Great for keeping your body and mind coordinated. Keeping your mind occupied. Good. Giving the body some space. Good. And come back to all fours. Let's open up the upper back a bit more. So placing the back of the left hand on the ground. Breathe in. And on the out breath, slide that hand away. Come onto the side of the head
If you need to have a cushion now, you can put a cushion underneath the side of the head and relaxing that right elbow down. And all you do here is a very passive kind of position. It's just allowing the space, making sure that your shoulders are away from your ear, always nice long neck there. And now see if you can send your breath into the back, upper back between the shoulder blades. So as you breathe in, focus on this area becoming more expansive, and as you breathe out, just relax the whole body. Feel the ribs expanding, feel the lungs expanding right up into that back body. The lungs are, one of the biggest organs. I think it is the biggest internal organ. We don't use the full extent. So inhaling, push up into the right hand, come back. Notice the different sides. Back of the right hand on the ground, breathe in. Through the nostrils, breathing out also through the nostrils. Slide that right hand away as long as it can go, and then resting on the right side of the head. Don't forget you can put a cushion there. And just be at ease. Relax that left elbow down. And breathe deeply. Breathe in to the space between the shoulder blades. Expand this area, the back of the heart. We're expanding this back of the heart area. Increasing the space. Stay aware of your body and your breath and the impact you're having. Now on the inhale, push up on that left hand, come back to all fours. And we're going to come into a plank. Quite active today. So extend that right foot back onto the toe and send the left foot back onto the toe. The chest is above the hands, not the face. You notice the position of the body. We want to keep it straight. It's a straight line. Strong legs, thighs are engaged. Breathe. Soft elbows, chest is open, shoulders down away from the ears, as always. Now if you want to, you can lower down slowly, or you can come onto your knees. So however you want to, end up on the front of the body and just turn the head to one side, or if you prefer, you can rest your forehead on the backs of your hands. You choose which you prefer. Okay. And let's just take a few recovery breaths. There's a good opportunity here because of the front of the body, where a lot of our breath, we feel our breath. We can push the belly against the ground, feel the breath. It's very physicalizing of the breath. Breathing in, expand, breathing out. Yeah. Good. Now send the arms forwards. Nice long line that we're in. Bring the forehead to the ground if it's comfortable for you. We're going to do some opposites here. So as you lift the right arm and lift the head, so looking forwards, you're going to lift the left leg, so opposite arm to leg. And breathing out, bringing that down. So the inhales are lifting, lift the left arm and right leg, lower down on the exhale. Inhaling the right arm, left leg, and lowering down on the exhale. Do it in time with your breath. Lifting and pointing the toe. See how much you can get, how much of the leg and the arm you can lift off the body, lift off the ground. Opening the chest, look forwards as you breathe in, and then bring the gaze down as you breathe out. One more either side. Inhale, exhale, long, release. Inhale, exhale, long. Bring the hands back to around the chest, palms down, push into the hands, and sit back into the heels. Good. Take another breath there. Okay. Come back onto all fours. Let's just do a little bit of cat-cow. A bit gentler with the back. So the hands are underneath the shoulders. We're in a tabletop position. And the knees underneath the hips. Space between the knees, space between the hands. Spread the fingers wide. Again, we're going to just lift the right arm and the left leg. So what we just did, breathing in and breathing out. On the other side, lifting the left arm and right leg, inhaling and exhaling. Look forwards as you inhale, lifting the right arm, and looking down at the ground as you exhale. So you need to stay really strong in your core, in your body, in your trunk, which involves your abdominals and your back. Keep that elbow nice and soft. Keep the hand really engaged with the ground. So don't, also try not to lock the elbow of the arm that's on the ground. Try and keep the elbow soft so that you end up using the strength in the arm. Inhale, extend the fingers forwards into infinity. Look to where they're going. And out, breath coming down. Inhale, extend. And out, breath coming down. One more each side. Inhaling. And exhaling. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to just sit back into the heels for a moment. Take the arms forwards. Bring the forehead down. And sweep the arms back into the pose of the child once more. Just rest. Recover. Breathe in through the nostrils. Sigh out through the mouth. Let the shoulders really hang forwards. Relax the jaw. Soften the cheeks. Let the cheeks hang forwards. Good. Now come up to kneeling. For another back bend. We're going to come into camel posture. We'll do it in stages though. So we're going to come up onto our knees. Now if that's painful, being on your knees, then just get a blanket or a cushion, put it underneath the knees. That's absolutely fine. If that feels better for you, you have that option. We're going to tuck the toes under as well, kneeling up. So first of all, we're just going to place the hands on the backs of the thighs here. Or the bottom, maybe just at the top of the thighs there. And we're going to take the hips forward, bring the elbows back, open the chest, but the neck is staying in line with the spine. It's not going to, you're not going to fling your head back. Good. And then come back up and sit back into the heels. Good. Now come back up. So now you can do the same thing, or if you want to, you can start to reach back towards the heels. Again, if you are not able to reach the heels, you can put cushions to be able to reach something on top of the heels. You can put a whole stack of cushions, otherwise I like to reach one and then reach the other. It's really important here to push the hips forward, open the chest wide, the shoulders are going back away from the chest. There's lovely openness in the front of the shoulder, very important to counteract all that laptop and driving and all those things we do, which does the opposite movement. So we open the chest, front of the body is nice and open. Good. And then release, kneel back down. Take a moment there. And we're just going to come onto the side and sit with the legs outstretched and wide. If you need to sit on a cushion, that's a good idea. If you're feeling like your kind of back is all hunched forward, then it's good to sit on a cushion so you can sit upright. So whatever you're doing. So legs as wide as you comfortably can, but be very careful with these delicate little parts of the inside thighs. We don't want to overstretch them because that can be very, very unpleasant. Toes are curling towards the ceiling. Okay. So we're going to turn towards the left leg, turn the body there, and we're going to walk the hands down. You can walk on the leg or walk either side. But just see slowly, just keep breathing, don't hurry. Find a point where, oh, that's a bit uncomfortable, and then we breathe through it. So don't push through it, that is very counteractive. If you push through it, the body will just fight against you and resist you. And that resistance is not getting in your way. That resistance of your body is your friend. It's taking care of you. It's stopping you injuring yourself. So you meet the resistance. You say, oh, thank you very much, body, for protecting me. And then you say, it's okay, body. I'm just going to breathe out. And you're going to get used to it. And then your body's going to just go, okay, and it will respond. It's like having a conversation, and you have a conversation with the body through the breath. That is your aliveness. Feel your breath. That's your aliveness, your life force. It's happening all the time. It's almost too ordinary, too beautifully ordinary to notice. Walk the hands back up the leg. How does that feel? And then turn the body to point towards the right leg. So we're just going to walk the hands down the leg or walk either side, keeping the chest towards the toes all the time. Try not to bring the head to the knee. Try and keep that back nice and long. As if the heart, heart is getting taken forwards. Good. And smile. It's not that bad. Breathe. Find the point of discomfort. And rather than recoiling back from that, meet it. Meet the discomfort and stay with it. So this is a bigger yoga. We meet the resistance. We meet it on the mat. We meet it with our bodies, and we make it more comfortable. Body expands. When we do that in our other, all the rest of our life, like when we feel uncomfortable in a situation or something happening, we stay with it. We breathe out. And this is how we develop our resilience and our expansion and expand our comfort zone. Coming back to center, expand the comfort zone. If we keep pulling back, the comfort zone gets smaller and smaller and smaller, and our life gets smaller and smaller and smaller. So walking the hands forward as far as you want to, take it easy, find the point where it's a bit uncomfortable, not painful. Don't push into pain, don't push, don't force. So again, thinking about the chest coming forwards, and think about the sitting bones going back behind you. Breathe, breathe, breathe and enjoy. Dig deep with the breath, breathe out long so the body gets a chance to respond. And then we're just going to walk the hands back up. I'm going to bring the legs together and bend the knees and hug the knees. Bring your face down to the knees so your back gets to release. Maybe the shoulders are going forward, so opening up the whole back. Head comes down to the knees. Good. Let's try this little cosmic egg. So now just sit up tall, so lift the chest, shoulders back, and then start to come onto your tippy toes, or if you can, just get the toes off the ground. But drawing the legs up towards you. You can, if you wanted to, you could hold behind, but it's better if you hold in front, hugging or holding the knees towards you. The thighs in contact or working towards being in contact with your body. Good. And then place the hands behind the knees if they're not there already, and we're going to just do a little bit of rocking, just to, again, free up the spine, give it a bit of invigoration. If you dare, you can roll back from seated. Otherwise, you can just come onto the back and just rock along the length of the spine. Use the legs to give you that momentum, taking the legs over the head, and just enjoy that contact with the spine. Rocking back and forth, keep breathing in and out. And it's kind of playful as well. And I would definitely not call myself a serious yogi. I am serious about my practice, but I'm not a serious yogi. That's probably guess. And smiling and laughing, this is a great release. And probably, the wisest people are the ones who laugh or make us laugh. Good, so, yes, we're going to do a breathing practice, pranayama. Going to practice prana mudra. So, let's come to seated. You might want to sit on a cushion. It's a beautiful breathing practice, one of my favourites, and very good for slowing everything down. We've been quite active today, so we deserve this. We deserve prana mudra every day. So actually, I need just move back so you can see what I'm doing. I was a bit too close. Okay. So sitting, nice upright spine. Upright and open, but relaxed. It's not rigid, okay? And the fingers start very low down the body. So the palms are facing your body, and they're very close to your body, but not touching, okay? And as you inhale, The fingers are coming up, close to your body. It's like right in front of your face. Try and get as close to your body as you can. Come over the head, and then the exhale. So you're breathing in and out through the nostrils, nice and slow. See if you can slow this all down. Inhaling, drawing up the fingers in front of the body. So prana mudra, we really wanted to connect with that subtle energy of the body, the prana, or the subtle energy of the universe. You know, we have prana, but we're connecting to a bigger source of power. So once you've got this mechanics, you can see, you can get an idea of how close to the body the hands are. Then you can close your eyes and take your attention inwards. And as you're drawing the fingers up the front of the body, imagine that you're drawing up a purifying light energy up through the center of your body, up through the energetic channel, right up through the center, right to the top of the head. And as you breathe out, that beautiful white sparkling light is coming out the top of the crown and showering and fountaining over your whole body. Beautiful. Just showering it with beautiful, fresh, vibrant energy. You're drawing it up from the base, drawing up the prana, that light, cleansing, energizing, and then breathing out. It's showering down, sparkling like a beautiful fountain out from the top of the head, from the crown. So we're just breathing. The breath is not strong, it's just kind of soft and easy and steady. Bring your attention to what you're doing. We're just going to do this for another minute or so. Just keep your awareness on what you're doing. And pull back from trying too hard. I know that's difficult. We really want to feel this energy and we want to try and we want to strive and we want to reach for it. Instead, just sit back into it and just feel. Soften the face, soften the brow, soften the jaw. Make this the last one. Drawing up that beautiful, subtle energy up through the center. And then allow yourself just to be showered, sparkling, beautiful, energetic light. And then when you're ready, just give yourself a moment just to sit, be still, close your eyes or keep them closed. And just pay attention to how you feel, body, any subtle changes, anything you notice. Just give another bit of attention. And whenever you're ready, just lying down on the ground. Just let yourself roll back, lie your body on the ground, lying in Shavasana. Lying in Shavasana. Yeah. Arms away from the body, palms facing upwards. Feel the whole body relaxing into the ground. Put some space between your feet flat out to the side. Lengthen the back of the neck by tucking the chin in very slightly. Maybe take a last few breaths just to release any last bits of tension. Breathe in strongly through the nostrils and sigh out through the mouth. Good. Now let all of that go. The eyes are closed, your focus is inwards, and feel your body on the ground. Notice the impacts of your efforts today in your practice. How does your body feel now? Maybe you have a distant memory of how you felt at the beginning of the practice. Notice this. Notice your body. Feel the weight and length of your limbs on the ground. Feel the breath moving softly in the body, breath rising and falling, belly rising and falling.
Imagine your body is like a beach and the breath is like the waves of the ocean. You can imagine as you breathe in, it's gentle, soft, very soft, sparkling water, the wave coming up over the toes, up over the legs, up over the body, up over the head. And as you breathe out softly, the wave is washing away and cleansing your whole body, your whole being as you breathe out. Breath is soft and easy. Soft and easy. Like a sleeping baby. Feel yourself, the ground of your body, like the beach. Breath like the ocean wave. Moving softly. Constant motion. Constant change. In the midst, in the very centre of all this change, there is something unchanging, something infinite, and pure, still, and quiet. Just having a sense, a connection with that eternal quality of your being. Beneath all that confusion, mess, activity, stuff, life, busyness, doing, and things to do, there is something eternal. Even if you just get a glimpse of it here, just feel a sense of that. This eternal, infinite being, unchanging. Nothing can harm this. Nothing can change this. And our work is to quiet the mind, the body enough to be able to glimpse it every now and again. And be with that, knowing that it is with us always. We have access to this infinite, eternal beingness all the time. So we're coming to the end of our relaxation. Feel free to stay where you are. Otherwise, you want to just wake up the body, give yourself a full stretch on the ground. Breathe in deeply. Yeah, wake the body up. We've got the whole rest of the day to enjoy the evening. Yeah. So waking the body up, maybe hugging the knees, deepening the breath, waking up slowly. If you're waking up now, yeah, enjoy your body, enjoy your breath, and see if you can just keep a little bit of your attention on this for the rest of the day. Every now and again, think, oh yeah, how's my body, how's my breath, how's my feet on the ground? And it will serve you really well, I hope. When you're up to seated, let's just rub the body a little bit. Have a sense of gratitude, appreciation, acceptance, maybe even love for this body, for this life. And then rub the palms together. Let's finish with a sankalpa. So make lots of heat and energy between the palms of the hands. Make a fire. Yes. And place that heat and energy over the heart centre. I've got a lovely heart, just so I can see that. Over that heart centre. Close your eyes and bring to mind your sankalpa for today or this week or forever, I don't know. Sankalpa is a resolve or affirmation, positively framed. It might start with something like I am, I can, I will, or I have. Say that to yourself with meaning and purpose.
Imagine it almost like a seed that you're planting in your heart space. Give it a smile and be assured that this sankalpa, this affirmation, will grow, will flourish, and will bear fruit. We give it attention, and breath, and warmth and energy. Like my orchid. Yes, there you go. Namaste. Thank you so much. Do let me know how it's going for you, and if there's anything you would like to do. Yeah, always open, and enjoy the small things which are actually the really big things, the important things, I think. And thank you so much for being with me here today. Enjoy your day, and have a good weekend. Bye bye.